Hey guys, welcome to Candle Coven. My name is Taylor, and today I'm very excited to go over my Harry Potter haul from Goose Creek. This was a gigantic deal for me, like huge. I was unbelievably obsessed with Harry Potter growing up. I made it my entire personality. I made it like a religion. It was huge for me when this came out, and oh my gosh, and they're all my scent notes too, and I love Harry Potter so much. I mean, being an adult now, it's been a little different. I haven't had the time to like reread all the books like I used to. Every few months I'd like restart all of them, and I have half-ass tattoos on me where I like just carved the Deathly Hallows symbol into my skin and poured ink in it like an idiot. Like, yeah, I must not tell lies, which is what, if you see some weird stuff on my hand, it's stupid stuff I did when I was young. But anyway, huge freaking deal for me, so whether I had the money or not, I made sure that I had the money to do this. So anyway, I'm going to get started. Hogwarts Express. These are all gorgeous jars. I haven't even really paid attention to how they look yet. I was too busy smelling them. Really beautiful gold accents, man. London to Hogwarts, tickets all over it. And a 9 3/4. They all have gold lids. And this has a pretty brightish but darkish blue wax and thickish rope wicks, and this is very familiar. This is whipped vanilla, smoked cedarwood, and cashmere musk. This to me is yet another like marshmallow fireside dupe, which I'm bummed about that. Admittedly, I actually don't tend to buy those. Every time anyone says marshmallow fireside dupe, I don't get it because I just don't want dupes. I want original. And I mean, I will say this smells like 10 times stronger than Bath & Body Works, though. But yeah, I mean, this is just like warm vanilla woods, creepy critters, like, not as good though. That one has like a spooky kind of weird element. What Stories by the Campfire, I think, was one of them. Campfire Marshmallow, which I've never had. There's a few I've never had because I always stayed away from the MF dupes. But it does smell great, I'll give it that. It's like so much stronger than BBW's. And it's impressive to me that they do marshmallow at that strength. Like, this is not really light at all. Marshmallows from their core line too, but add in some wood. I feel like this might have like a little bit more of a heavy wood note than Marshmallow Fireside. Similar to Black Cat too. There's a lot of MF dupes, or little tweaks, and this is yet another. I don't know what it's a direct repackage of, since I do skip a lot of them. It's definitely not Black Cat, it's definitely not Creepy Critters, but yeah, it's very nice. It's just, if you don't want MF, I wouldn't get it. Very similar to that, and it is a lot stronger though, and it does smell really nice, and perhaps like a slightly more woody. Yeah, it is very pretty. And then let's go with Order of the Phoenix. I've actually warmed this one because it was very freaking light. I could barely smell it. And now it has seemed to open up a bit, actually. This has a bunch of phoenixes over it, and gold lid too, and kind of like a tealish green. Yeah, that's re-warming it. It was still wet. Thick wicks. It's opened up a lot since I warmed it, which is interesting. White sandalwood, vanilla cashmere, smoked saffron, worn suede. What gorgeous notes on all of these. Yeah, and this is like my type of scent. It's definitely less strong than their other cashmeres. They tend to do the cashmere scents pretty strongly, but this definitely has a real softness to it. It's a lot lighter than them, and it's less sweet. I actually feel like this reminds me of Cozy with You. Going through all the cashmere scents is hard. I have so many of them. I collect their cashmere scents. I feel like it reminds me of Cozy with You a bit, but it's kind of missing that like chocolatey note that has. But it really reminds me of the base. Yeah, it has that like lovely, somewhat gourmand, yet perfumey vanilla. I actually, funnily enough, I feel like I get a hint of floral here. You know, like the vanilla orchid note that a lot of companies use? That's slight. There's so many different kinds of vanilla. That like floral vanilla. I get like the tiniest little hint of that. It's very pretty. It's nice. I do think it's actually pretty unique for a cashmere because it's a lot less sweet. It's a lot less sweet. I'm getting that subtle floral thing that I haven't gotten in the others. And it's a little bit more woodsy. Like, I think I get like a suede note, something soft, velvety. Yeah, I just think it needs to be stronger. It's a bit light still. That's a lot stronger than it smelled before, but it actually was not bad. I need to use it for longer, but it wasn't bad on my warmer, actually. I was smelling it, and I think it became more earthy too. Like, yeah, it actually didn't smell like a typical cashmere. It became a lot more woodsy and almost kind of like resinous. My fiance said he almost got like pine. He said he was getting almost a Christmassy vibe. I don't know if I quite got that, but there was something kind of like sappy resinous about it. So yeah, it became more earthy. And what is this? The Golden Snitch. Definitely one of my favorites. This one is actually very, very good. Very pretty jar. Gotta love the gold accents. I love gold. Bright, bright yellow wax. Thicker wicks. This is fresh cut grass, morning moss, damp earth, and bright bergamot. I'm glad that they did something different in the notes. And this is damn good. It's really good. Oh, that's good. It's very strong. Very, very strong. And I love it. Oh, when I first opened the lid. Well, I did the blind test. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, every time I get an order of like anything, my fiance will blindfold me and I smell them all and see if I can. I like to see if the marketing actually matches up with how it smells, or if that's just marketing. And surprisingly, I did get quite a few of them right, but including this one, because this one's easy. I mean, it's grassy, it's mossy, it's beautiful, it's really beautiful. Ooh, it's sharp too. It's when I first opened it, I get like almost a gothic floral. I got like a rose, and I was like, what is that? And then I realized, yeah, kept smelling it for a few seconds, and it's like, yeah, it reminded me of this. There's something about it. This is still very, very different. This is a lot heavier. This is a lot muskier. This is way less like sharp, like it doesn't have the grassy. This has like a mossy note too, but this is like heavy grass. Oh, it's so pretty. It's very green and sharp though. But this is the kind I love. It's not clean, like, it's not springy. This, I mean, it's grassy, but it's just, it has this heaviness to it where I feel like this could be like a Halloween scent. It's just, I guess that like kind of gothic rose type of thing I'm getting. There's something in here. The moss note, the moss that they use, I do really like. It's not like the mentholated moss that is in their Urlay's Beetlejuice that I don't love. This is very, very good. Definitely a lot of bergamot too. And this, I can't remember. I know I watched Fragrance Junkie, and I couldn't remember what she said about each candle. But she compared something to that candle, and I'm sure it's probably this one. Because that's what I get. There's something, I can't even tell you what it is. It's just something about it reminds me of the base of that. And to me, it's like, it's some sort of like cryptic floral smell. It's just really good. But yeah, it's really heavy grass. It's very sharp. Ah, it's just really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, that is definitely a favorite. Definitely. So, let's go with Hogwarts. What a beautiful jar. This comes in another jar that has all of the houses on it. I just love this. It's very understated, but it's just perfection. Gold lid, blue wax, thick wicks, and this is Crackling Hearthwood, Whispering White Woods, Worn Leather, and Spellbound Pages. Yeah, this one took me a long time. Like, it's another really soft one. I can't wait to use this because it's very soft again. Where I feel like this is going to be a lot better once I warm it and I can actually tell more of what I'm getting. It has such a softness that it's hard to even tell what it is, but it's definitely like woody. I'm getting more like their leather note, I rarely get a leather note from them. To me, it's always more like suede. It's really soft and velvety. And I think what this is reminding me of, which I'm just realizing now, but I think it reminds me of Campsite Embers a little bit, actually. Not the same. I didn't bring that out because I didn't realize until now, but I know a lot of people get like thick, heavy smoke and leather from Campsite Embers, but I didn't. For some reason, to me it came off like a soft suede, and like I barely got any smoke at all. Just kind of like the essence of it or something. This is like that. It's just like soft, velvety, crushed suede like, and yeah, it's just cozy. To be honest, I like the scent composition. I just think it's too light. It needs more oomph to it. I get the whole leather thing. I know, like, they had way too many common notes here. Even though they're notes that I love, I think they should have did, like, a little bit of different stuff. I get it. Harry Potter set at Hogwarts. Hogwarts is a school where there's leather and pages and books everywhere. It makes sense, but it would have been cool to have something different. Instead of just that and fireplaces, and that's what the school is like, of course, but, like, it would have been cool to do Hogwarts as, like, a gourmand with, you know, the Great Hall where they're having their feast and they're having, like, pumpkin pasties and what have you. That would have been cool. But, I mean, it's a nice scent. It's just, it's hard to detect it. It just kind of smells like that soft suede thing from Campsite Embers. A little bit woodsy, a little bit creamy. I feel like there's a hint of, like, a non-gourmand, like, creamy vanilla here, but it's really, really soft. There's just, like, that hint of sweetness here, just to smooth it out. Yeah, it just needs more strength. I feel like that's probably going to come out, though. Kind of like Order of the Phoenix, they're very similar in strength. They're both light, but then that one did pick up when I warmed it, and I could smell it, and more of an earthiness came out. I feel like that's probably going to happen there. I'm probably going to get more earthiness. And then I was very excited about this. Oh my goodness. I always collected Deathly Hallows merch. Probably my favorite jar. Just really beautiful. Done. Gold lid. That's an interesting color. It almost looked purple. A pretty gray wax. Thicker wicks. And this one is very familiar too. This is Ancient Cedar, Forest Pine, Eucalyptus Mist, and Forbidden Moss. Now, immediately, very much smelled like forest to me. Now, there's no notes on this, but this, I don't know if it's because I warmed it a few times, but this smells a lot more sharp and a lot more strong, and it does smell slightly different. Yeah, I don't think it's a repackage because there's something in this. What's funny is I get leather here, but yet this is the only one that doesn't have leather in it, and those don't smell like leather to me. This one does. There's something really heavy and awesome in the back, which is what I wanted, like a real, like, a strong hide smell. There's something in there. That could have also been called, like, Forbidden Forest, for sure, which I'm actually surprised they didn't do. Forbidden Forest, man. That's the Forbidden Forest. With some spooky creatures in there. It has some guts behind it that's really... Dude, I swear I get, like, a leather note. There's something really heavy behind the pine, but man, the top notes besides that, like, leathery note smells just like forest. So at first I was like, man, I don't want a repackage, but, like, no, man, it reminds me of, like, Eddie's leather jacket from BBW. It's almost like you took the Upside Down and Eddie's leather jacket from the Stranger Things line and put them together, but better probably, because I always tell people that forest is similar to the Upside Down. Whenever someone says that they miss the Upside Down, I always say, check out Forest from Goose Creek, because it's similar. I like it a lot more, though. This is like a really heavy tree scent that does not scream Christmas. Same with that. That is not Christmassy. It's pine, but in, like, a really cool, like, gothic, dark way. It's really heavy. I don't get eucalyptus, really. Just something that makes it seem cool. Yeah. But mostly, like, pine, wood and for some reason leather. Really nice. And then oh yeah, dude, this one. This is my other favorite. I love this Marauders Map. And I love this freaking jar. I love all the footprints on it. So authentic. Love, love, love. Beautiful blood red wax. And this is ancient paper, weathered wood, tobacco leaf, and golden amber. That is the most authentic paper note I've ever smelled. Man, yeah. I don't ever really get that all too much from like the book candles. Like, it's always missing paper for me. I've never really gotten that. That is paper. That smells so much like old paper. Like an old library book. Dead on, dude. Almost like singed around the edges. There's something like it hit a bit of char around the edge. But like fresh cut wood too. I mean, wood is paper. It's just sawdusty almost. Yeah, that's extremely good. It's very much paper. There's not a lot to say. It's old paper, old library books. So good. And it's not really that light either. For something like this, I really thought that it was going to be very light, but I can smell that just fine. I'm hoping it performs well. And then, let's move on to the houses. Let's go with Ravenclaw. My assumption was always that I would be Ravenclaw or Slytherin. Probably Slytherin, but there are a lot of mean people that are not accepting of others, and I'm not like that. Blue, and thicker wicks. They all have thicker wicks. And then worn pages again, aged leather, cypress wood, and sandalwood incense. And this, unfortunately, smells pretty much identical to Haunted Spellbook. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can tell the difference, to be honest. The only thing I can tell is that this smells a little bit sharper. Like, and I don't think it would be from age, because this is new and I think I warmed it once. It's sharper. That's all I really get. I do like that they finally put sandalwood though. Gosh. Every time I've explained the scent, which this was also called Handbook for the Recently Deceased, and every time I've reviewed this, every iteration, I always say every time that this is like a Santal sandalwood scent to me. It's like Santal, sandalwood, and cedarwood. It's literally just like woods to me. I've never gotten leather or book for some reason. Their leather note to me doesn't stand out enough. It's always like more suede-like to me. I don't know. But yeah, to me it just smells like a lot of woods. It's pretty too. But yeah, I'm glad they finally put sandalwood. Nice. Yeah, this definitely is more pungent though. It's sharper, but it's like I can't tell much of a difference in like the actual notes. It's just like they're just like stronger or something. Almost more sour. Like it smells a little bit more aged. But it's a good scent. It's a good scent for Ravenclaw. I get that. It's just, ugh. Now I have this. I have two of when it came out originally, the handbook. But yeah, to me it is like Santal, sandalwood, cedarwood. It smells like cedarwood shelves. It smells like old, dusty. It smells like an antique shop to me. Yeah, I mean, I can get the old book effect. It's just, I can get pages, but it's not like the Marauders Map. That one smells so much like old pages to me. But it's still definitely a similar vibe. But to me, it reminds me of like an antique shop. Yeah, I feel like it just smells like slightly more sour or something. But I don't know what that would be. That's different from the Haunted Spellbook handbook scent. But yeah, I like it. I think that's a fantastic scent. It's just that I do not need 4 jars of that. And I'm going to feel really bad burning any of these. And there's probably a few that I'm just going to warm, honestly. and not burn them. But at least I can burn that one and not actually feel bad because I have so many of it. And then we have Slytherin, my other house choice. Pattern is the same all the way through. And this is Black Lake Waters, Fog Lace Dungeons, Woodland Embers, and Smoldering Amber. Now this one is confusing to me because when I smell it, I get fruitiness. I immediately thought like this is what I thought like Parlor Shadows would have smelled like. It has a really deep, dark, almost like a dark plum or a dark cherry. And then I realized it smells actually pretty much identical to a scent. And I've always wondered, where do they get their oils from? Where do they source the stuff from? Are they using the same oils that other companies use? Is this just like public domain stuff they buy? I've always wondered how. I'm so curious, but like it's so weird. There is an oil called Burlesque, and it smells so much like it. It's crazy. It doesn't match the scent notes all too much, but that's like a really dark cherry scent. It's really dark, heavy cherry. It's void of like juiciness. It's like gothic cherry. Almost similar to like Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, but even darker. For some reason, that's what I get here. And again, I'm getting leather in this one, but yet all the ones that say leather, I don't get really leather. But then this and the Deathly Hallows, I get leather, and it's not listed. To me, it smells like a really dark, juiceless, really heavy, like dark cherry. And Fog Lace Dungeons, yes. Just like really atmospheric, really dark, heavy, velvet. Sexy. It's sexy. It's really dark, but it's a sexy smell. Hence the name Burlesque with the oil. I really wish there was smell-o-vision where I could have people smell both because they are so similar. It's crazy. It's gorgeous. I'm really happy about this because I've always wanted more of that scent, and I'd love to have a candle of it. And I mean, it's so similar. But yeah, I mean, it's just really heavy, dark fruit gothicness, and just a lot of like dark, heavy wood, leathery, dungeony type of smell, but kind of sexy. That's really nice. Really nice. And then we have Gryffindor. This one threw me for a loop. Man, I smelled this and I was like, what the heck? And same with my fiance. I was very confused by this. This is Embered Hearth, Polished Woods, Sweet Tobacco, and Battle-Worn Leather. It makes perfect sense though. Beautiful blood red wax. This, so I open and I'm like, this smells like lemon. And then we cut open a lemon and we're like, how? It smells just like lemon. But then I'm sitting there for a minute and I'm like, this smells like tea and lemon. Like it smells like tea and lemon. It just does. And I don't know if that's a me thing. So then I go back and I watch Fragrance Junkie's video, Summer, and she said that too. And I screamed. I was like, oh my God, I'm not a freak. Because what's so funny about this, it's so funny, is I don't know what's going on with the oils or what's the deal. But again, I don't know if this is public domain oils they're using, but like it keeps happening where I buy wax that says tobacco, and every single time now, every time. And I smelled them all today to compare, and it smells just like this. Every time something says pipe tobacco, whatever, it smells like tea and lemon. It happens every single time, and it's so strange. This didn't happen years ago, but I feel like there's like some sort of oil problem. I don't know what's going on, but it's so weird. And I wouldn't know if other people have that issue. That's just, it's happening with me and my nose, but it's really weird that once again, here we go. This has tobacco, and it smells like tea and lemon. But at least this time, Summer said it does too. So I don't feel weird because she said it too. But I'm telling you, it smells like tea and lemon, man. It's really nice. Honestly, I just, hearth, woods, tobacco, and leather, it just doesn't smell like that. Like there's a deepness here. I think to me, it smells like there's like some sort of heavy base, kind of like you were sitting in like a wooden chair, maybe a leather one, and you were sipping tea and lemon. Yeah, I mean, it smells nice. It's just, I would have liked something different. To me, that's like a nice spring candle, but it's different than like their iced sweet tea or whatever it's called. It's different than that one. This is actually more authentic. That one's crazy authentic, but that smells like powdered tea, like super duper. But that's like fresh, like bagged up, you know, actual tea leaves. It's awesome. It's really, really good actually. Just not at all what I expected. And then this is the last one, right? We got Hufflepuff. I'm glad they gave us one gourmand. And every time companies do like Harry Potter collections, they always do gourmand for Hufflepuff. It's just a thing. They're a bunch of sweet people. And this is buttered pastry, warm honey, sweet berry jam, and whipped vanilla. Yellow wax, and thicker wicks. This one's really good. Damn, this one is really good. That is exceptional, actually. Wow. This one's so good that I immediately want to go on and buy more. Like, that smells delightful. And I've been trying a lot of you know, berry pastry, berry donut things, and I've been enjoying them. This is the best one I've ever smelled. That's better than like the berry donut scents at PPW. I'm loving it, at least to my nose. That's oh god, the pastry note, yes. And just lately I've been getting fruity plus pastry with Goose Creek, and for some reason they're always missing the pastry, and it's just the fruit, and I'm annoyed because I don't really like fruit on its own. But there's my pastry. That's so good. It's buttery. The freaking ratio of salt sweet is so good here. The berries, yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, it's almost like there's cake in here. There really is almost like a fluffy cake straight from an oven, dude. A ton of vanilla. There's a ton of vanilla, and it's so good too because it's so strong. It has everything, but then it has like a distinct creamy vanilla, but it's really intense. It's not weak like other companies do vanilla. That is exceptionally good. Exceptionally. Oh god. Yeah. I don't even what to I don't know what to tell you about my favorites. Like, clearly I loved the Marauders Map. I find it's hard for me to pick the gourmand as my favorite, but like technically I think this probably smells better than this one, but like it's hard for me to pick a gourmand as my favorite because there's something about dark scents. They just do something to me. Yeah, for me it's the Golden Snitch. Where'd you go? 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 Where did it go? Oh yeah, the Slytherin. Yeah, these are my favorites. The Slytherin's awesome. I mean, it smells just like that wax that I have that I love so much. I'm so curious how they source their oils because that is very interesting. Yeah, these, the Slytherin, the Marauders Map, the Hufflepuff, and the Golden Snitch. Those are immensely amazing. Whilst this Hogwarts one I need to get to open up because it's a little light. It smells good. It smells good. It smells like all the components that I like in a candle. And then the Ravenclaw is an amazing candle. I just wish it wasn't more or less just a repackage of the Haunted Spellbook. And I mean, it's so close I can call it a repackage. I mean, it's so close. The Gryffindor is a nice candle. It just smells like tea with lemon, which is very strange. The Deathly Hallows is fantastic. That one's really good. It's just, I mean, it's quite close to Forest, but I mean, it smells amazing. And then the Order of the Phoenix is really nice, interesting. And then the Hogwarts Express. That one I'm about. It smells great, honestly. It's just marshmallow fireside, DNA, and that's and everything. So yeah, I have completed this haul now, and I can't wait to start using them. Like I said, there might be some that I don't do a burn review on, but I'm going to do a warm review. I hope people are okay with that, but that's just how I gotta do it, you know. If I could afford to just go and buy backups and, you know, burn it and then collect the other one, I would, but I do not have money like that. So I'm going to warm them and keep them. But anything that I like a little less and I don't feel bad burning it, I'll burn it. So yeah, I'm going to get to reviewing these and try to get those out as soon as possible. Definitely subscribe if you are looking into reviews of these. So I thank you guys for watching. I would love to know what you guys think of these if you've had them, or what you're most excited to try. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Blessed be.